Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So guys, me and Adam's been having a little get together. I think was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I was going for a little late night walk and Adam decides to pop up. And we was actually having this fucking wild conversation. For people that don't know, I've been channeling somebody. Their name's Adam. And he was from a continent called Lemuria back in Atlantis times. So it's been, yeah, I've been channeling for a little while now, and yeah, the channeling is starting to get more clear. Let me send you guys some blessings, peace, love, oneness, unity, abundance, and health. So yeah, it was a bit, yeah. I'll share with you what was being spoken about, but it's interesting because the conversation is actually started to to conversate. Because before I was just getting messages, but now we're basically having a conversation, which I find is rather interested. And yeah, my mediumship is coming online as well, which is I find interesting as well. So that's something else I've been trying to process. But yeah, I'll read to you what Adam was saying. Some of it's I don't know. There's some knowledge and stuff in there. But yeah, it's just strange, yeah, because it's not like, yeah, when you're processing it, it's a lot to process because you start thinking, oh yeah, is this coming from my consciousness or is it external or whatever? But then some of the words that come out during the channeling are definitely not my words and stuff. So it's like, yeah, okay, when I start getting them little signs, it's like, yeah, oh yeah. But yeah, but you start thinking you're fucking going mad when you start channeling. It's different when you're getting guidance from your actual guides, but when you're getting different people coming in and wanting to communicate with you, it's wild. So yeah, let's begin anyway. I'm starting to understand what being multidimensional really is. That's what I said to myself. And then Adam decides to pop in. He's like, indeed you are. Being able to maintain a high level of vibration while functioning in lower dimensions does take some mastery. The occasional dipping of vibration is normal. When you are centered, present, and at peace, this is of being in the higher dimensions, 5D so to speak. Things up here are a bit less chaotic than the lower third dimension is. Well, it can be rough. It can be rough and take its toll. Hey Adam, hey Adam, lost connection. Don't worry. We're always near. Call and we will appear. Didn't know you could rap, Adam. Ha ha ha. Well, rap is only the rearranging of words. Call it rapping, if you will. So, Adam, you got any more information for me? What would you like to know? Should one fear death? No. One should not fear death. It is a part of the cycle of life and death and rebirth. One should practice and be aware that dying is a part of the process. So to be prepared for it, one can practice this by living every day like it's your last. And ask yourself regular if this was your last few days to live, what would you be doing? Would you be happy with your would you be happy the way your current situation is, current lifestyle? When people come to realize they are dying, they also get into a space of wanting to live, which is normal. And people that are dying can achieve so much of what they wanted to do in life in a short space of time, which I find is very interesting. Um, but but energy never dies; it just changes form. Why do physical? Oh yeah, this is what I was asking. Um, why do physical problems arise in the body? Physical problems can be soul contracts, but a majority of the time, for people who's on their inner journey, a physical problem will arise to kind of keep them in check and to stay on the path. Without certain problems, people would get lost in the 3D realm. The 3D realm can also be like looked looked at as a party realm. It can be very fun at times, but for most, that's not a part of your mission in this lifetime. You have already experienced it. You and people on the similar path are here to help raise the vibration of the planet. This incarnation is the most important, and why you volunteered all the many lifetimes ago. Everything you've experienced has brought you to this current moment, over and out, which is bloody interesting. Adam is coming out with the most. But I thought it was quite interesting about the physical problems one, because I've noticed and been experiencing it as well, because I've just been having this mad throat problem. When I spoke to someone at my local spiritual shop, they were saying when you're beginning to channel, you start getting physical problems with you start getting like irritations in the throat and stuff. So I was like, okay, that's interesting or whatever. And then every time I get it's like this, I don't know, it's a weird feeling. Every time it arises, it kind of puts me back on track with my like spiritual practice and stuff, because when it weren't there before, it was there. I could just be running off gallivanting and not really checking in, but now this throat problems arose or arised or whatever. I check in more frequently, so it's funny how that kind of ties in with my journey, if that made sense. I'm still trying to get my head around it as well. Being multidimensional, I understand, because obviously, when you're, say for instance, being alone, I'm so comfortable with being alone, and I'm just in my own world most of the time. I've always been in my fucking own world, but everything, like even in 2020, I was in my own world. While the world's all going to shit, I'm all fucking laughing, joking, and it's all good. Like 2020 was a good year. But then when you have to go back, so being in that high vibration when you're on your own in your own space and cleansed and doing your own shit, as I call it. I'm on a high vibration. I ain't even worried about what's going on outside. But I still have to. So I would say be more vibrating on a high level in my own space and stuff. But then so that would be, I don't know, as Adam says it, like low levels of the 5D. But then, say for instance, going to the supermarket and dealing with people that's firmly rooted in the third dimension and paying attention to what's going on in the news and media and stuff. They're firmly rooted in the 3D, so having to interact with them people is interesting, from going from chilled, centered, to people that's in a fearful state, and I can pick up on that energy, so that kind of dips mine, if that makes sense. What else come up? us being multidimensional is I never understood it, but it's starting to click into my consciousness now. And what else come up? Oh, the dying part. One shouldn't fear death. Which I found was very interesting because that's been kind of last year that was on my mind fully. Like I thought I was going through like this dying experience or whatever, or maybe it was an ego death. But I keep forgetting how an ego death can feel so physical and real, but it's not real. If that makes sense. It's so weird. So maybe it was an ego death I was experienced last year, but it can kind of be traumatic in a way. So yeah, this I kept getting insight about it's fine and stuff, but experiencing it is experiencing it is very what's the word? Frustrating. It can be worrying at times for the ego, but I'm trying to get doctor's appointments and stuff, but that just all seems to be prolonged. So I think it's more about me trying to trust the process and stuff. Either way, because yeah, it's not only it's a journey when your soul is ready. When your soul has come here and experienced what it came here to experience, that's when your soul contract's over basically, and you've got to accept that. Which is just basically the realization of it. But voicing it is fine, but actually experiencing it is different because like what Adam was saying, that yeah, no one actually knows when they're gonna die, and it would yeah, and to kind of live every day like it's your last, because no one actually knows when their time is coming. So if you're living like every day's your last, you're going to be conquering so much in that you wanted to do, because like Adam was saying, most people when they on their deathbed, they look back over their lives and wanted to do so much more, and then realize that like they're actually dying and didn't achieve what they wanted to achieve. So I get that, and it's a bit more taking risks as well, which I get, which is quite interesting. And that was basically, the little channeled message that was coming through from Adam. And I was starting to get one about the Illuminati was trying to come through. But yeah, that I only got the small bit of it. It didn't turn into a whole. It weren't worth recording. So if it comes back up, I'll try to do a video on it or write it down. But yeah, that was just a little channeled message from Adam, guys, from my guy Adam from Lemuria, back in the Atlantis times anyway. But yeah, I don't know. They're just channeled messages that I'm receiving. I'm just sharing them with you guys. So some of it's wisdom and some of it's ancient knowledge and stuff. So I don't know. I'm just the messenger, and I'm just the messenger in it. So yeah, if you like the video, you guys already know what to do, and I'm gonna hit you guys up real soon, either with a reading, some spiritual lessons, or a channeled message. Anyway, it's all going down over here anyway. But peace, love, and light, tribe. I'm gonna hit you guys up real soon.